and the timing of everything. Pretty much everyone's on vacation, and right now, this is when general managers and everyone else in front offices look to their families and reintroduce themselves and say, this is our time before training camp starts. And I'm just wondering, because again, this new league year, as all new league years in March, did have a lot going on, Jeremy. But Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Hopkins, you just mentioned Jarvis Landry. There's Zeke Elliott. There's Leonard Fournette. I mean, I could go on and on and on here. And contracts for Herbert and Burrow, not to mention what we just discussed with Justin Jefferson. What's the timing on all of this, do you think, here?
Well, like you said, I think we're in a lull right now, and closer to mid-July training camp, I think there'll be more action. Like if you're Dalvin Cook, and I do think this is a factor, you're going to see probably what happens with those franchise tag guys. You got 3 running backs on the franchise tag. Not that you're necessarily guaranteed to make $10 million from a team, which is what the tag is right now for Barkley and those guys, but those are 3 more comps that you can sort of wait on and see what happens. Hopkins, I continue to hear he just hasn't been in a major rush. He knows the Titans and the Patriots want him. I believe from what I've heard, there's mutual interest and respect between the Patriots and Hopkins. Like there was a good vibe when he was on the visit that he would be interested in playing there, so we'll see what that means as far as a potential contract. But yeah, you have players like Yannick Ngakoue too, where teams feel like, okay, we might be a piece or two away now. We've gotten better. Like if you're Chicago, you need probably a pass rusher, maybe Carolina. These are things where you'd love to sign a guy like that for $5 or $6 million, but he probably won't take that. So you're going to wait it out and see what happens closer to July. Or some players will wait till there's an injury. Like all these running backs are in a tough spot because of the money that's dried up at that position, except for the exception of Dalvin Cook because he's still only 27. Still some prime years left, still a top 10 running back. But, if you're Fournette or Kareem Hunt or some of these guys, I could see them waiting into camp to see if somebody gets hurt potentially.
Yeah, and then camp hits, and we're going to get some answers soon. I mean, a lot of questions we've been having for weeks and months get answered in short order. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.